All right, Shalom. This is Gamal Yalla out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim pushing out this truth and sincerity. This is going to be a quick lesson. It's going to be entitled Study, Pray, and Stay Out the Way. All right, and of course, that rhymes. This lesson, the title came to me, just randomly in conversation. And it stuck with me. And study, pray, and stay out the way. And that's really our main duty in this truth. Study, of course, studying what? The scriptures which the Lord gave us. YAHAWASHI gave us, wisdom and knowledge and understanding. So we should be studying into, these prophecies, history, there's so many aspects of the scriptures, the law, wisdom, but that's what we should be doing. And praying, of course, praying. There's so many scriptures about praying, but that's how we connect with YAHAWASHI is through prayer. All right. And stay out the way. All right. Which is, of course, meaning, don't be don't be in this world. Okay. Stay out of the way of the world. Stay out of the way of, Satan. And don't get too involved. Now this is 1 Thessalonians 4:11. I started 10. It says, and indeed ye do it. I'll start at 9. But as touching brotherly love, ye need not that I write unto you, for yourselves are taught of YAHAWAH to love one another. All right. It says, verse 10, and indeed ye do it to all the brethren which are in all Macedonia. But we beseech you, brethren, that ye increase more and more. And that's what this truth is all about, increasing. Getting better and better and better. Increasing in faith, increasing in knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Getting a good return on your gifts, which the Lord gave you. You have the talent, the parable of the talents. All right. And so you should be, doubling your investment that the Lord gave you. Doubling, tripling your investment. All the gifts that the Lord gave you, you should do that. Now it says that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your own hands as we commanded you. All right. Yeah. So it says study to be quiet. All right. Stay out the way. Study. First of all, studying, but study to be quiet, just like you think of a library, right? The library is it's a quiet place, but it's for study. It's a study area where people will read and learn, but be quiet, meaning, be temperate, and to do your own business. It says to do your own business. All right. And to work with your hands as we commanded you. All right. Let's see. Second Peter 1:10, it says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, ye shall never fall. All right, yeah, so we got to make our calling and election sure. All right. And how do we do that? We do that through studying. We do that through prayer. All right. We do that through, just increasing in faith, increasing, like as I said, increasing in this truth, make your calling and election sure. And you can make your calling and election sure. All right. You can make your calling and election sure. All right. Wherefore I will not, let's see. That was a point on that. So this is dealing with 2 Timothy 2:4. This is dealing with staying out the way. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier. Okay. So yeah, you can't entangle yourselves. You got to stay out the way. You can't entangle yourself. Entangle means to basically be trapped. Okay, to be stuck into. But it says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. All right. So yeah, don't get wrapped up in different affairs of this life, because we have to please him who had chosen us. Who chose us? YAHAWASHI. All right. He chose us to be soldiers. All right. We have to please YAHAWASHI and do what's right. All right, it says, if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. Okay. So yeah, if a man strive for masteries, so that's what we should be striving for, is mastery. Being perfect. All right. So we have to strive, give diligence to make our calling and election sure. And of course, I can't leave out pray. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:17. It's very simple. Pray without ceasing. And everything give thanks, for this is the will of YAHAWASHI concerning you. Now, it says, and everything give thanks. This truth was a gift. This truth itself is a gift. All right. From YAHAWASHI. And so we have to give thanks for this gift. All right. We have to give thanks to the Lord that he blessed us with this understanding, because everyone doesn't have this understanding. Everyone doesn't have the heads up that we have. Okay, the foresight, the foreknowledge of the prophecies and things of that nature. All right, I'm gonna jump up. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:12. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in the Lord. Let me start at 11. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. Yeah, so we gotta comfort ourselves together, edify one another. And how we do that? We study. We gotta study and put this information. All right, be students of this truth. All right, and lock in and get this knowledge and breakdowns. All right, scriptures say we have an unction from the Father and we know all things. So we're anointed. We have access to these breakdowns. We have access to the understanding of these scriptures. All right, but we have to constantly get this understanding and lock in this information so that we can teach others. And so this is the thing about labor. Let's see. Hebrews 6:10, but for Yahawah is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. All right, yeah, so the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our work and labor and love. All right. So, yeah, hey, the Lord's not unrighteous. The Lord's not going to forget us and leave us out. All right, he's going to reward us for our labors, and that's why we have to pray, study, and stay out the way. Study, pray, and stay out the way. You know? And that's the formula. I think brothers in L.A., they have a term, they have a saying, it's, can't quite remember how it goes, but it's like, study, work, and work out, something like that. You know? So this, you know, living a simple life, you know, not being a busybody, not being too wrapped up in the affairs of this life, as we said, you know, just remaining diligent and growing in this truth. So, you know, that with that, giving all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, shalom.